Good evening, and welcome back to another episode of the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. This time, let us peer into the soul of Elin. Who are you?
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Elin?
Apparently it's a Welsh name. I'm not Welsh. My mum's into all that new age stuff and I think she thought it would make me seem more interesting.
A dating show?
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
New age?
New age. Like auras and healing energy, crystals and all that. It's not really my thing.
Why are you married to your work?
Yes, I love my job. I love my patients. Even the really crotchety ones, you know? Oh God, you should hear what comes out of their mouths. They're like my children in a way. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Are your patients like your children?
I don't have any kids. Maybe I will one day, I don't know. At the moment, all my energy is focused on taking care of my patients.
What problem are you here for?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Why does it get stressful sometimes?
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
Are you lying about being stressed?
It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
What type of nurse are you?
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
How are the other nurses mean?
They call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
How many patients have died on your shift?
3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
What's causing all of these patient deaths?
They're old. People die when they're old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure or organ failure or pneumonia. They're all natural causes though.
Who is Hilda?
She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
What is end-of-life care?
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure they're not in any pain. And I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
Why are some patients out of it on meds?
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Yes, I'd like to sleep through it.
I wouldn't. I'd want to see every sunrise and every sunset. I'd want to feel every breath. Everything gets more vivid near death.
Why are your patients frightened?
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
You mentioned herbal remedies?
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam or zolpidem.
Why are you a qualified herbalist?
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Are you afraid of death?
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Do you believe in an afterlife?
When someone says afterlife, it just makes me think of wispy figures floating around in a white haze, like you get in those New Age posters. I don't really go for all that.
Do you believe in heaven?
I don't believe in God, so I can't really claim to believe in heaven.
Do you believe in hell?
Hell isn't real. Whoever came up with that idea has a lot to answer for.
Do you think we can go to purgatory?
I thought I was stuck in purgatory once, but then I realised I was just watching a really, really bad film. Sorry, I'm terrible at jokes.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I've never really got the idea of reincarnation. I mean, are you still you? Do you know you're still you? And if not, how does that even work?
Do you believe in Valhalla?
I don't really know what that is. Something to do with Vikings, isn't it?
Valhalla is from Norse mythology.
Oh, well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Do you think we become one with the universe?
Maybe. Maybe we go somewhere completely beyond what we can imagine. We're only humans after all. We can't possibly comprehend what's really out there.
You believe we go nowhere when we die?
Well, that's bleak, but I don't believe it.
Do you enjoy it when your patients die?
No, I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them, to be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean?
I've got a note that Terry called.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Do you like animals?
I love animals, especially cats. I think everyone is either a cat person or a dog person. What are you, Doctor?
I'm a dog person.
Dr. Dekker was a dog person. Maybe it's a therapist thing.
Tell me about Dr. Dekker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Wasn't it Dr. Dekker's job to be interested in your problems?
Well, yes, that's true. But still, it was nice to be listened to.
Do you feel like people don't listen to you?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. My patients listen to me, but then I suppose they haven't got much choice.
How long have you been seeing Dr. Dekker?
I've been seeing him for about 9 months, I think.
Did you like Dr. Dekker?
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
What do you know about Dr. Dekker's murder?
I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
All right, that does it for this episode of The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. We have peered into Elin's soul. If you enjoyed it, you should click the like button. And if you want to see the next episode, you should subscribe. Remember, a stash isn't the hair on your lip, it's the source of your power.